draws gon' drop, and then the calls gon' drop. Hello. I bought too hard, they flop. Whoa. Now all these bitches got ass. How did they get it so fast? They ain't have that in the past. I still smash in LA, they getting shot. Bitch, I know the clock. In my yeah, we on the yacht. Yo, bitch, know where we dock. Hold up, I ain't from the know ya, but Tunch is still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia, yeah. And I fuck these hoes if I don't doze off on that drink. If I do, bitch, you to blame. Gucci lane, we stank. It better be the only thing. Big bank, take Lil back, you know the game. All these bitches want your Carter, your Carter. The fireman and fire starter need water. All of your bitches, they poo. All of my bitches, they new. They got more bitches than you. All of these hoes in cahoots. But my bitch keep me in the loop. She blow me like hot camera soup. My waters come out like a troop. Innocent boss, not the oops. The girl, I'm trying out your fruits. I'm in a pineapple coupe. Passing you up like you. Turn the head like a screw. Get that hoe a tip. Enough to buy a whip. Get that hoe some sip. She fall asleep, I dip. I'm rich, bitch. Money, Mitch. What's in that bag? 14 bricks. You got 14 bricks in that bag? Used to drop
Mike check.
Used to be locked up with the dude that stopped the shanty. Used to be in Holly Grove with dudes that cut the
Mike check.
So many hoes that call me John Dottie.
Okay.
To your bitch, I'm Mr. Biggs, my nigga Ron Osley. I'm kamikaze and you niggas Ronda Rousey. It's the one really rock. Drop it to the socks. Over your Jordan.
The ones that haven't, okay. Waiting on Carter Sumner, okay.
It's the rock.
Okay.
Tell them bitches it's the rock, yeah, yeah. I'm throwing up the rock, yeah. I ain't from Magnolia, but Tony still a soldier. And rest in peace the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia, yeah.
JYT, what up? I see you, boy. You heard?
Do the knowledge, nigga.
Family, what it do? It's your boy Jay checking in. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, family. We are back. All right, family, listen, I appreciate you so much for pulling up and kicking it with your boy Gump Jay. We got some things to get to right off. Jay-Z has done a new interview. Of course, he's announced he has a concert or two popping off at Yankee Stadium. We got to see what Hov is talking about in this interview. Also, we got J. Cole pulling up on Cameron. We got to see what that interview about. He's speaking about the Drake beef. Jay-Z speaking about the Drake-Kendrick beef. We got to figure out what everybody's talking about. But before we get to any of it, family, thank you for pulling up and kicking it with your boy. Look, let me tell you, family, man. There's been a lot happening for your boy. All right, we're going to keep some of the personal life out of it, but it's a bitch bothering me. That's one thing. She is overly.
W's in the
No, not W's. This bitch is bothering me. All right. But we're going to leave that out right now. Your boy also started his new position at the job. Give it up. Come on, man. A little more money, but guess what come with that? More problems, man. But God is good. We're thankful. We're blessed. And family, now that me and you back locked in, damn it, life is good. Let's have some fun. All right, what we starting with, man? What we starting with, man? What the hell? Oh, okay. Shit, this walk. I'm tripping. All right. I think we start off with Cam and Cole. Let me swap sides, though, while I'm over here. All right, family. J. Cole and Cameron have sat down after Cameron was somewhat attempting to sue J. Cole at one time because J. Cole did not live up to his end of the bargain. Now, family, if you're unaware, what happened is this. J. Cole had a song featuring Cameron. Now, instead of getting paid money for the verse Cameron gave J. Cole, Cameron asked for an interview in return. Okay? Maybe we start there. Let's see if we can find like some of that information. Let's lock in. Family, I appreciate you tapping in with your boy. All right? Let's get to it. Where are we at with it? Here we go. Cameron speaks on suing J. Cole. Let's check it
A
out.
man is keeping your word. Me and J. Cole are cool, or was cool. This is exactly what happened. Being a man is keeping your word. And I know everybody's busy and everybody has things to do. But if I give you my word 4 or 5 times, I got to do it. So on his first project he did, I did an intro for him. I did the record for him for his intro. I told him I may need a verse whenever I get a project done. He said, cool. He had another project. I did a record in 20 minutes. I knocked that shit out and went off about my business. I need a verse. I'm exaggerating, but he's like shock rain right now, and you know the moon got a line with the stars.
What the hell?
And, you know, when I write,
Hey,
I put
J.
my
Cole?
all into it.
My brother Belt.
Let's put your all into
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. Give me that
He
verse.
called me twice to do something, and I did it. One day you have 48 hours to do it. Then I knocked the other thing out as soon as I came to New York, because you ain't want to send me a record. You want to be in the studio with me. I knocked it out. Cool, you don't give me the record. Then I said, you know what? Forget the record. Let's do an interview. Bet I got you. I got a project coming out in June. Let's do it around there. Cool, June is coming. Oh, we pushed the album back. I don't want to just do an interview.
Now, if I'm being honest, J. Cole is being an artist. Yes, right now, I don't want to come out and do an interview. I'm holding my oar until after the album is out. I'm holding all my thoughts until after the album is out. And don't get me wrong, I understand where Cameron is coming from. He's like, if I can get an interview with J. Cole coming fresh off of the beef, that's going to be huge. It's going to be mad viral. I get that. But you also got to understand J. Cole he's J. Cole. Like, he's in a different space. He don't just jump up for the virality of things. Of course, we see J. Cole riding around on bikes, no jewelry, minimalistic, if you will, right? So Cameron is kind of being overly pushy, if you asking me. He was being a little pushy to get us to this suing space, but let him cook.
All right, cool. Now we're going to do it in October. All right, I'll call you back in October. Yo, what's up? Oh, man, Keller, you say I tell you October, you call October, huh, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Yeah. So now, this is when all the beef is going on with Kendrick Lamar. I can't do it now because I don't feel like talking about that right now. I said, look, I'll do the interview. I won't even bring that up. He says, nah, I can't do no interview and not talk about it.
He was right. He can't really do a real interview and not speak about it. And guess what? In this interview with Cameron, he speaks about it. No cap.
All right, well, when can I get the interview? Yo, February, definite. February, I'm dead ass on February. February come. Yo, what's up? Oh, shit. Yo, I'm still working, man.
Damn. My boy kind of crashed out. I wish I would have seen like where this came from. Like, what the hell game was he playing? Anyway, all right. So now that happened. It was the threatening to sue, correct? And I think he actually began the process of suing him, but it wasn't February. But we're currently in March, and what happens in March?
She's sick fixing somebody's collar. I don't know what may happen next time she... What's up, man?
I'm just saying, like, a lawsuit, bro.
Lawyers?
You know, it wasn't like that.
Nigga, it was exactly like that. What is Cameron talking about? It wasn't like what?
A lawsuit, bro.
Lawyers?
You know, it wasn't like that.
I'm just saying, bro. You
Nigga, what was it like? What was it like, Cam?
got niggas like,
Alright. So they lead off with this clip, of course. Again, Cameron finally got the interview he was looking for with J. Cole, and I totally get it, family. You got to remember this too. J. Cole is about to go out on a world tour, so he's still, squeezing this interview in before he begins really locking in for that world tour. But also, J. Cole is fresh off of the Honda tour. He was just moving state to state in his Honda. He had the shooters with him in the back. Don't get it twisted. Them boys was in them black vehicles. You can believe that. But yo, J. Cole has been doing a lot, but now he's back into, what I'm trying to say is this. J. Cole is back into media time. It's back to working interviews. He just did an interview with Nadeska on iTunes. On Apple. It's kind of boring. It was kind of mundane, but maybe we check a clip of that too. But this interview with Cameron, now this is the one. This is the one, because you know Cameron, man, that's a Harlem nigga, bruh. A Harlem nigga. All that, yo, we ain't speaking about this, we ain't speaking about that, man. You sitting with Cam, nigga, we speaking about it all, man. All right, so let's check out some more clips of this, family. Let's check out some more, all right? So J. Cole in this clip, and here's the thing. This entire interview, if I'm not mistaken, it's not out yet. Let's go to the tube. Let's pop in on the tube. This is Talk with Flea, pretty sure. Let me see, Talk with Flea, yes. Do we have, see, I don't think we've gotten the entire interview yet. This is on Revolt, Talk with Flea. And it is showing upcoming. It's showing upcoming. What time is this coming? Pause. What the heck? So this actually does not drop until tomorrow. Now, let me tell you how bots work. You asking me. Let me tell you how bots work. This motherfucker got 102 people waiting for a premiere that pops off tomorrow.
This nigga was clearly lying.
How that work? Niggas just waiting all day, not watching nothing else but this? Okay. Anyway, the interview is not out yet, so we're going to check out some of these clips we've gotten beforehand, okay? Now, one of the clips that is circulating is J. Cole giving his thoughts on the actual lawsuit. Let's check it out.
Let's get the elephant out the room. So, when you first seen the lawsuit, what was your emotion when you see it?
Yo, I was like hurt, almost disappointed, like, because I got so much respect for you, you know what I mean? And I look at you like I know you are as a stand-up person. When the lawsuit come out, I'm like, come on, Cam.
Right.
And only because it was like, in my mind, I'm like, bro,
right,
you really could have hit me. Like, although it was taking a long time, I don't give a fuck if you would have called me and been like, yo, nigga, what the like you could have scrinked on me, we could have argued, boom,
Right.
boom. I would have preferred that than the other way, because I was just like, damn, Cam, like it never got to that point where you couldn't like holler at me or whatever.
Right.
He basically saying, Cam, you was on some bitch shit, bro. What you, nigga, you from Harlem? Lawsuits, nigga, that's what we doing? What? Like, bro, I get it. You trying to be Mr. Cam, Mr. Cameron these days, but bro, like, suing, that ain't part of the culture. It's really not. Now when it comes to swaps, verse swaps, and it's just taking a little time, like, bro, you gonna get it. Like, pause.
So my first thing was disappointment. And my first thought was like, fuck it then. Like
Right.
this nigga ain't even know I was still gonna come to his show.
Right.
Like, my first gut reaction, like, damn, and it's like misinformation, the lawsuit itself, and you know, the internet running with it. People hit me like, yo, what's going on with the Cam shit? Boom, boom. So like my ego reaction is like, all right. Quietly, I'm like, man, fuck this nigga, boom, boom.
Right.
But quickly, I'm like, but nah, like, I get it though. Let me put myself in his shoes. Like, yo, the nigga feel like he was getting a runaround. Right. You know what I mean? He don't know you for real. And Cam,
Yo, I love this nigga. He really saying it from both POVs. He like, yo, man. On one hand, I'm like, fuck this nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, man, this nigga doing some whole shit, like suing a nigga. But on the other hand, I do understand, like, he did do something for you. So now you kind of owe him, like, he giving you both POVs, gang. What can you say?
And it's probably like, I seen this movie before.
Right.
You don't fuck with me. You don't want to do the favor. You trying to drag me out until I don't want to do it no more.
Right.
All right, nigga, bet. And I got one in the chamber. Right. I never signed that paperwork for that fucking, for that verse. So here you go, boom, just to like hit me in the rib. You know what I mean? And it's like, I still said in my mind, I was like, yo, I'ma still go see Cam.
And which, of course, it was never going to go nowhere, but for me, it was more like, I need to get this nigga attention.
All right. So he, you know, Cameron says it wasn't going to go anywhere. He just wanted to get this nigga attention.
This nigga was clearly lying.
But we now do have the interview, and we got a few more clips from it. Not a lot has come out, of course, because the entire thing is dropping tomorrow. But we just listened to this, right? Ego.
When you first...
Yeah, we just listened to that. He's going to also kind of speak on the beef between J. Cole, Kendrick. I said J. Cole. Between Kendrick and Drake and himself, though. He was indeed a part of the beef. So let's check out this clip, okay? Family, again, I appreciate you tapping in with your boy. Drop a little like, man. Let's turn it up.
Friendship-wise today.
I'm in the same place.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo, I genuinely love these niggas, but I'm not going to act like we've been communicating and talking. You know what I mean? I've had conversations with them, like, post everything, you know what I mean? But it's not like it's a lot. That's me not knowing where they at. Me maybe assuming because I done heard X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with, like, how I actually feel.
I feel like that's kind of lame. You listening, let's back that up. So he's essentially saying he's hearing through grapevines that, you know, people may not feel the same way they once felt about me. Bro, if these really your niggas, hit these niggas up then, bro. Like, yo, you hit a nigga up, he don't pick up, it's cool. It is what it is. You reached out, you tried, but when you going around saying, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that, and they your so-called brothers, kind of lame.
Not knowing where they at. Me maybe like post everything, you know what I mean? But it's not like it's a lot. That's me not knowing where they at. Me maybe assuming because I done heard X, Y, and Z.
Right.
But it has nothing to do with like how I actually feel. I genuinely love these niggas. Like I be wanting to shoot off a text. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, but even saying that on a mic is kind of lame to me.
Damn.
It's just,
oh shit, he right. He is right. That is kind of lame. I do agree. He agree with me.
is kind of lame to me, but it is my
friendship.
Okay,
today
we don't have
right.
You know what I mean? Where it's like, yo,
a lot of clips right now from this interview.
Act like we've been communicating and talking. You know what I mean? I've had conversations.
Okay, we just watched this as well. Again, not a lot. A favor for a favor.
What was your emotion when you see?
Okay, cool. So we will be back to review the entire interview, family. Currently, we only have a few segments from this interview out, but it will be fully out tomorrow, and your boy Jay will be here to give you coverage. Okay? Let's keep it moving. Yo, family, I'm not going to lie. I think we get into this Jay-Z interview. No cap. Like, nigga, that's what we here for, nigga. Like, I haven't heard it, and I do wonder what he's speaking about. So, family, J. Cole, what am I saying? Nigga, wait the fuck a minute. This nigga just said J. Cole. Stop it. Stop it. Go home, Jay. The fuck? All right, let's bring it back the right way. Okay? Family, Jay-Z has sat down with GQ to do a interview before his upcoming concerts in Yankee Stadium. He was initially doing two. Hold on, I gotta restart this whole shit. God damn. Family, Jay-Z has sat down with GQ to do a interview before his upcoming stadium shows, his upcoming concerts at Yankee Stadium. What the hell was that? Yo, what the fuck is going on right now? I'm hearing shit. Yo, alright, man, I'm tweaked. Last restart. Boom. Family, Jay-Z has sat down with GQ to do an interview before his upcoming stadium shows at Yankee Stadium. Okay? That was still bad. I still fumbled. We'll figure it out, though. All right, family. In this interview, he's speaking about Drake and Kendrick's beef. He's speaking about, where he's at currently in life, how he feels about things. Family, let's just lock in. All right, now listen. Let me tell y'all something. I don't feel like my intros. I feel like when I had that right intro, the segment kind of go right. But I can still bounce back. But that was probably top 5 worst intros I ever did. I hated that intro I just did. I just can't keep repeating it, nigga. We live, nigga. We are live. All right. But anyway, damn, that shit sucked. Sheesh. I got to do better for y'all, man. I got to do better. Nah, sure. Don't tell me you did okay, Jay. Don't say it. Don't worry about it. I'm good. So, we got Jay-Z sitting down with GQ. Let's find this interview. Jay-Z, GQ interview. All right. I am intrigued to know what he is talking about. I have not seen this interview. So, let's lock in and let's tap in, family. Okay?
It's been a long time since you sat down for one of these.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
What have you been up to?
Wow.
My brother Domani.
Everything. A lot. Most people go through their things, you know, very privately.
So hold on. So this says in January, actually, Jay-Z sat down with GQ's Fraser Tharp in Los Angeles for 2 candid conversations. His first in-depth interview in years. So this was not even this month. This is something he did in January. Now, do we think this is a finesse? Do we really think it was in January, or do we think it just happened? Probably happened in January. Who knows? Anyway.
Took it on tour live every night. It was
Nigga, what the fuck was this? Now I can't do this the whole interview. What the hell is this mask that my boy is fumbling and bumbling with right here? Okay, he on some African tribe shit here. Okay, I see you.
every night. It was so healing. I'm fucking Jay-Z. Respectfully.
Word.
Like, for what? To what end?
Can I move?
How would you rate your 2025, like looking back on the last year?
It was hard, really hard. I was like heartbroken.
Really?
Yeah, I'm glad we got right to that, you know, so we could just get that out the way.
Okay.
Like, I was really heartbroken by like everything that occurred.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with all like, you know, we in a space now where it's just like, almost like consequence is not thought about enough. So
Wait, he's speaking about the battle?
everything is so instant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like that whole Busby,
This civil lawsuit that was dropped, dismissed.
that shit took a lot out of me. I was angry. I haven't been that angry in a long time. Uncontrollable anger. Like, you don't put that on someone. Like, that's the thing that you better be super sure. It used to be like that. Like, you have to be super sure before you put those kind of things on a person, especially a person like me. Like, even when we were doing the worst things, we were doing bad, we had those kind of rules. There was a line, no women, no kids. You know, you hear those sayings, but those are things that I took from the street. You know, morals, integrity.
Code.
Those things I took, cause we.
Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, family. I feel the nigga spin coming. I feel it. I can feel it. He talking about the streets, moral codes he took from the streets, family. Let me tell you something about this nigga Jay-Z, okay? When he's speaking out, it's because maybe the waters are very choppy at the time, and it's time for him to calm niggas down. We've seen Jay-Z calm niggas down a few times. What do you mean, Jay? Well, I'm glad you asked, okay? We do remember when Colin Kaepernick was kneeling and he had the coach behind him. Who did they call to calm the niggas down? Jay-Z, family, okay? It was Jay-Z. It was Jay-Z. They called Jay-Z to calm all the niggas down, all right? Now, what else? We had the New Jersey Nets become the Brooklyn Nets, which means they had to move some people out of homes they've lived in for generations. Who did they make the face of that moving? Jay-Z, ladies and gentlemen. Jay-Z. Again. Okay? Jay-Z was brought in to do what? Calm niggas down. Never, we ain't worried about him only owning like 0.0001 point whatever percent. That ain't even. We need him to be the face of this, so we don't get the backlash. Let the culture figure it out, right? We can go through a few more instances where Jay has been the one to come in and almost bamboozle us. Let's be real. Almost bamboozle us. But I guess it's Jay, right? Okay. Let's keep it going.
Lived and died by that. So it's strict for me. Like, it meant a lot to me. I took that really hard. And I knew that we was gonna walk through that. We was gonna walk through that.
Now, I'm gonna be pausing a little bit. I'm sorry. Now, he's starting this by saying Tony Bugsby was playing with his name when it came to illicit actions with women, right? He's saying this is something you don't play with at all. We didn't play with that in the streets where I came from. We didn't play with that morally, but he had no problem with putting an artist on the biggest platform in the world to then say that another man was all these bad things that you were highly upset about. But you were willing to put another man on the main stage and allow him to do that to another man. Okay.
Because, first of all, it's not true. And the truth is, at the end of the day, it still reigns supreme.
When you're feeling these feelings, how do you then bounce back and get back to being Jay-Z?
I don't know. This is the first thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
Actually, it was just like, all right, man, we played enough defense. 2026 is all offense.
Oh, that's the intro? Okay.
When we first dropped Reasonable Doubt, we sold 34,000 records. We went at MTV, give us a performance in the last slot.
Yeah.
And they were like, what? You don't even have a video that we played. They ain't say these words, but you know what I'm saying. The energy was like, you're new.
Yeah.
Like you haven't proven yourself. But in our mind, the fact that we released
Oh, Jay got the grill in? Y'all see the grill at the bottom? Okay, the open faces, I see you.
an album was proof enough of concept. We did it. That was hard then. We're not in control of distribution, marketing, anything. We're going like a street level, street team approach to this. And so when we put the album out, that was the win.
Yeah.
And we had some success. And remember, on the streets, we were platinum. Anywhere you was going to go, you was going to hear Reasonable Doubt.
Did you feel that?
This nigga telling us stories we done heard for 30 years.
That way at the time, though?
No, at the time I wanted a deal.
Were you
That's why I went to
dejected
every single
almost?
label. Huh?
Did you feel like dejected or?
I wasn't, yes, I was rejected, not dejected.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? Like every door was, but I always believed in myself.
Yeah.
It wasn't a moment that I thought, I'm not good enough for this industry. At every rejection, I thought, why do they have this guy in place? He doesn't know what's going on.
Like they're slacking.
They're
not seeing the vision. When you look back at that time, are there things that you're glad that you didn't know?
Yeah, of course. It's almost like if you're in the room and you go through this room and you get to the end and you open the door and you're like, wow. And then you turn back and you turn the lights off and it was like pits and snakes. Your naive nature just naturally navigated you through the dark. And that's made up for the things that we didn't know. And it helps because you can learn something so much that you just tap out. I think that happens a lot in the music business. Like people get in the music business for the right reasons and they're very passionate about it, but then it becomes Monday.
It reminds me of an old Kanye quote of something he said about you when he said, with Jay, you always see the win. What do you think he meant by that?
I think that I've showed the entire picture from You Must Love Me to Regrets to, Soon You Understand. But the wins are so big that I can see where that can dominate a person's memory. You forget the losses.
Yeah. Or the perception.
Yeah, or that becomes the perception that it's only wins. And then I do say, I will not lose. So I could add to the perception as well.
I was going to say you also are really good at kind of like, you have a discipline of almost like shrugging off any kind of perception of a loss. Like,
yeah.
What's the next go 0 for 82? I'll look at you like it's gravy, like,
Yeah, because it's all wins. If I had 0.1 of the nets, I won.
Or
oh shit, we were just talking about that.
It's like I had ownership in a basketball team in Brooklyn.
Is that something you continue to apply? Like,
yeah.
When God forbid something goes wrong,
Yeah.
don't freak out. We can.
It's not even God forbid when something goes wrong. Something goes wrong. Everything in life happens for your greatest good. Everything. I had to not get a deal in order to become who I am today. It didn't feel like the greatest blessing of all. It was the greatest blessing that I didn't get a deal, right? So again, everything in your life, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you.
When you
Don't skip over that.
Yeah.
It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. So you just got to know the distinction. Everything is just how you relate to it. There's no good or bad. Shit happens. It's life.
When did you reach that accept?
That is a hell of a thought. There's no good or bad. It's just shit happens. I would disagree with that. I would definitely disagree with that. He literally, he just kind of explained. Him not getting signed to the deals he wanted was the greatest thing that could have happened, right? That was a good thing in his life. And let's just be honest. Yo, Jay-Z is literally one of the most successful rappers of all time. What's the difference? I'm going to tell you what's life. This is what's life. You got a guy right now who has rapped as long as Jay-Z, as good as Jay-Z, maybe even better than Jay-Z, and never was found. Never was found. That's life. You becoming literally considered maybe the greatest of all time, even though I would never say that, but one of the greatest of all times, that was a good thing. I don't know. When he says there's no such thing as good, bad, it's just life, I don't per se agree with that. I just can't agree with that. I don't know about that. I do agree life is gonna life. Shit happens. But it's been great things that happen in my life. It's been bad things that happen in my life. Some of the bad things I've brought on. But anyway, let's keep going.
Acceptance of that concept, though.
I read a lot of books earlier, Seed of the Soul, Celestine Prophecies, and all these different books, and I was picking up all these gems and jewels on the way. But I was also 26 when I came in, and I lived a lot of life in those 26 years.
Yo, is this a man or a damn woman? What is happening right here? Yo, I know. Jay, why you say that? I know. Nigga, what am I looking at, man? What am I looking at right here, gang? I don't know, gang. I'm sorry. Whatever. I'm sorry. Okay.
Marcy to Trenton, New Jersey, to Cambridge, Maryland, to Newport News, Virginia. I met all sorts of people, been in all sorts of situations. And I came out without a scratch. Never been to jail.
3 shots never touched me.
3 shots never touched me. I came out unscathed. It was very rare. And I was always curious after that. Once you reach that part, like I've had the living, and now I'm like, man, why did that happen? I'm always questioning, like, why did that happen? Why did it happen that way?
Okay.
I want to ask you just a little bit about a written testimony specifically, just because that was the most recent release. I think it came out like right before the pandemic started. So
Yeah,
you guys
like
didn't
the
talk
day.
about that much. The day.
Yeah, my favorite verses off that just jumbled track. I love that track. It's so noisy and just so unorthodox. Flux capacitor.
You know what's funny about that?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if you remember this. You and I were emailing about that because I wrote about that album, and I said this verse is crazy, even if it's offbeat.
Jay-Z do not remember that email. He don't remember, gang. He looking like, yo, you think I remember an email about a goddamn song? Like, nigga, that you sent me, nigga? What? That was off of the, but he's speaking about a song, Flux Capacitor, is off of the Jay-Z, what's my dog name? From New Orleans. He made Exhibit C. That's off of their collab album, which truthfully, there's like 3 or 4 songs on that album that I still love. I love the intro. Ghost of Soulja Slim, amazing. Okay?
Yeah.
And you said that being offbeat was the point, champ, and I was like, well, what can I say to that?
Yeah. Sometimes you need to sit in the pocket. 'Cause my pocket is always, it's like with a foot over the thing anyway. It's always hanging to the last moment, and it's like, because sometimes I try to fit a lot of words into like a small space, Then that last word, just like get in the door.
Sticking with a written testimony, you have a couple of verses on there that I really like because they kind of speak to what's going on with you in a broader sense in the culture, like on Universal Soldier, I think it is, when you said that you don't keep the same energy for the DuPonts and the Carnegies.
Yeah.
So I wanted you to talk a little bit about this idea of like you said earlier, like the things that you do for the culture, the ways that you put on, the ways that you try to protect and move forward, but kind of the pushback that you get sometimes about like people throw capitalists at you in a derogatory sense.
Yeah, I think in that verse specifically, the only thing I heard coming up was the American dream until we started being successful. And it was like, wait a minute, you're selling out because you're making money. That was the first thing that was put on musicians. People had this law for the struggling artists. That's a mind game, what we would call back in the day for tricknology. It was like, no, I'm not going for that. Like, no, I make art first. And then I make sure that I'm compensated for my art. I didn't take advantage. I didn't get here by taking advantage of people. I didn't take it, no one. That's not my reputation. That's not what I do. I didn't get here by taking advantage of people or taking advantage of, the loopholes in the system or some wrinkle in like a capitalist structure. That structure exists.
Not taking advantage of people.
Nigga was clearly lying.
Bro, I don't know. He's used his blackness against his family. Let's keep it 100. He has. He's used his blackness against us. Yo, do we remember when, let me show y'all something, man, because y'all might just think I'm just talking shit. Yo, let me tell y'all what this nigga do, man. Like, he was the same guy who essentially was telling us that, he's been treated unfairly in the streaming space. Mind you, for the amount of time he had been streaming or having a streaming platform, he was universes ahead of others, right? But essentially, he gave us this freestyle, tried to make it seem as if, being a black man, they won't let me get what, the white, like he started giving us that. We all get title. He runs those numbers up from us. Then he sells the shit. Sells it. Gets right from up under it. Use us to get us in the door. What if you still got title? Jay ain't there no more. He ain't there no more. He's done it multiple times, family, but
and I just see the world for what it is, not for what I want it to be. I'm a realist, not an ideal. It's not idealistic. People speak about the world how they want to see it. You're never gonna win like that.
You said something just now, though, about you pushing independence, right? Kind of like in the spirit of Prince. When you embody that, do you feel like you are kind of setting a mold or leading a charge for like what the successful black man is allowed to do, and like breaking these spaces, breaking these confines?
Yeah, I even want you to take that out of your vocabulary.
Take what?
Allowed. You know what I'm saying? We're not allowed to do anything. In order for someone to allow you, they have to have authority over you. Mm-hmm. No one has authority over us. We exist like everyone else here. No one can allow us to do anything. But that word comes from a real space. And I want to eliminate all those type of words for us. Yeah. Yes, so
that was deep. He's saying when he say they allowed us to do this, I get it. Let's just say that.
But that word comes from a real space. And I want to eliminate all those type of words for us. Yeah. Yes, so the answer to that is yes.
When you're on a mission to eliminate words like allow, like you said, do you feel like that makes you a target sometimes from?
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%. What's the Nipsey thing? Pray for me, y'all. One day I'm gonna have to pay for these thoughts. Real niggas is extinct. It ain't safe for me, my dog. These are real fucking lyrics.
You've come back to that a lot in the last few years. Like the more I reveal me, the more they will kill me. Stuff like that. When you say they, like who is that?
Whatever the threat to, however the system is set up to keep things at status quo and keep us in a position of using words like allow. So anyone that's culpable in creating the system that we operate under, that's they.
Yeah.
That's they. And it actually goes beyond color.
Yeah.
Because I've encountered that a lot. I've encountered that a lot where it was just like, okay, this successful black man make it, let me go to him.
Yeah.
And for help. And they're like, we don't fuck with no rap shit.
Oh wow.
Not like out like that, but
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's the
saying?
energy.
Like the energy. It's like you see the energy,
Yeah.
you know?
I was thinking about how you described last year as being angry and for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
I wondered what it felt like to be pulled back into that feeling and how you pulled yourself out or how you leaned on the people around you.
Yeah.
You've been saying to pull you
Yeah, I
out.
needed the people around me more than ever. Because usually when I have that feeling, I would just make music and just be therapeutic. I'll be able to, I'll bloat it out.
Yeah.
And I would be like, you know, I'll move on. I had to sit in that for a long time. And luckily I had that. And right, again, I built this this circle that's really safe for me, of people that really love me, not using me, and like, you know, really care for my best interests. So I was able to have that in the time, you know, the most crucial time for me.
Yeah.
Especially people that were close to me, and I'll explain. So like, you know, when those type of things happen, people run. They don't care what happened. They don't care. They just like.
So he's still referring to the Tony Bugsby situation. What exactly? Let me pull that up. Tony Bugsby, Jay-Z. Now I know Jay-Z got it all clapped, but oh yeah, so it was an SA lawsuit. It was. And what happened was, you know, they came out to Jay-Z early before the lawsuit came out and was like, yo, we got your name in this lawsuit. If you pay us so much money, we will redact your name, right? Jay-Z didn't go for it. They put out the lawsuit. But, you know, Jay-Z essentially got the whole shit thrown out. And Tony Bugsby now cannot even put, he can't practice in, like, North New York or some shit like that. Let me see. Tony Bugsby cannot practice law in, it's a certain part of New York. Let me see real quick. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, maybe we got a new update. But it's a certain part of New York. It's not the entire New York. Tony Bugsby, despite, let me see here. 222. I thought he was barred from a part of being able to practice in New York. Let's see here. Let's get the update real quick. Bugsby has filed multiple lawsuits against incarcerated music mogul. The recent developments, let me see. Bugsby wasted no time responding to reporters that he can practice in Southern New York. So that's what it was, Southern New York. After his request for permission was denied, he shared an image of a notice from the Appellate Division of the Supreme Court of the State of New York, 3rd Judicial Department. The notice signed by clerk. Let's see. Glenn Bugsby was duly licensed and admitted to practice as an attorney and counselor at law in all the courts of this state on January 17, 2019. So it sounds like he was barred, he appealed it, and the appeal was successful. The notice added that Bugsby has duly taken and subscribed the oath. Okay. And conclude the Bugsby is duly registered with the office. Okay. I received many press. So I'm thinking what happened was, okay, his lawsuit against Jay-Z is dismissed and not coming back. And now Tony Bugsby is trying to ensure he can keep litigating his other lawsuits against Diddy because his admission application to the Southern District of New York was denied. That was by Megan Cuniff. So I think what happened is it was possibly denied momentarily. He appealed it. It was successful. Let's not get too stuck on it. Let's stay with Jay-Z. All right?
Save yourself.
Yeah.
You know, so I have partners. You know, I've had big deals with, I called my guy from LVMH, hey man, this is coming, and I can't get rid of it. I can't take a settlement.
Yeah.
It ain't in my DNA. First of all, I had to tell my wife. Let's just back up.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't even in me. I couldn't, I know what this is gonna, the weight that this is gonna bring on our family. I can't do it. The makeup, I would die. It would have been cheaper, yes. Cheaper, quicker, move on with your life. It was like a testament because people know me.
Again, I just don't agree with him using all this, the more the fabric of who I am when it comes to people putting this smut on my name. But you set your ass right there and put Kendrick on the Super Bowl to do it to Drake.
Like, I know who you are, and that's impossible. And not only we standing by you, but what do you need?
Yeah. What did you kind of do to come back from that personally or emotionally, I guess?
I'm still working with that. That's a great question. I'm still dealing with that.
All right, man.
What was it like watching?
Yo, I'm sorry, man. I just got to speak my mind. It's just it seemed like the back door is open at all times when I'm looking at this nigga, bruh. It just feel like that back door open, bruh. It just don't feel genuine. I'm sorry, bro. It don't.
Blue, coming to her own even more on this most recent tour.
That was amazing.
Like,
you know, because on the first tour, you know, there was a lot of conversation around her first performance. And she worked really hard to get to that point, but she still wasn't going for it. She still was like going through the motions. And then after that, she just started going for it. Like, she started fighting back. I saw her fight, maybe for the first time in her life, like fighting back. You know, like not everything is just given to her and everything is easy. She had to fight for that, and she fought for it. Then to see her do the amount of work, she's almost on every number.
Yeah.
I had to take her off physically or some number. Like, man, you can't be on that stage where she's singing, you know, 6-inch heels. You crazy? That's never gonna happen. You know, like it was like that. It was like a fight.
Sure.
She wanted to dance every single number. And that's a lot of, choreography to remember. She was 13 at the time. That's a lot. And she was nailing it. She was going crazy.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Like, Blue is a crazy pianist.
Oh,
but she won't let us get her like a teacher. She don't want to be mentored in that way because she wants it to feel just like fun. She don't want it to be a job. But when she has a perfect pitch, anything. If she hears a song, she'll be like, play it again, and then she'll play it.
Oh, wow.
Like, she'll teach herself. She'll find the notes, and then she's off playing it. That's just
hard.
talent. Because we tell her, like, you know, that's not normal, right? And she's just like, no, I just want to play. I enjoy playing. Let me just play.
That's hard.
So she doesn't work at that.
I play piano too.
She worked at this, you know, and, you know, it makes me proud that she fought for something that she really wanted to do. Yeah. I don't think we're going to be able to get off that stage now. I don't know.
You pop out like when you want to, you record when you want to, like you're not in that, like that stricture.
Yeah, I think 444 released a lot. Although it's the hardest album for me to make, it's still hard to, I can't even listen to 444 because it's the album that I was always afraid to make. You know what I mean? Like, you think about, like, man, I want to make an album like it's just like pure and just like vulnerable and just like the real interior thoughts. You know, not like, you know, this Superman, like this mythical figure.
So it's interesting for you to like pinpoint that because, like we were saying earlier, the last time you did one of these like kind of real sit downs was around 444, when that had like just happened and just come out. So I'm curious now, like, what it's like that it's been some time since that and how you've kind of evolved with those changes and going through that door, like you said.
I'm super proud of the work that I've done and put in and to be able to do that in front of the whole world.
Yeah.
Like, most people, you know, they get to, you know, go through their things, you know, very privately. Right?
You took it on tour.
Live every night. It was so healing. 444 to like Everything Is Love. That's a real chapter in life that you know, it got recorded.
Everything Is Love. You're rapping like really like there's some crazy verses on there where you're just like flowing nuts. Like,
yeah.
Friends and nice, you know, like.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I
And
mean?
I'm a
Nice.
fan of my wife's creativity. She's a monster in the studio. She can hear like a sound off of like a drum 8 months prior and be like, what happened to that drum that was, remember that song that I'm like, no. And she'll pull out a drum sound that's like needed for that moment. You know what I mean? Like, she's a great producer. So when you're around that type of talent, it's just like, again, you know, you're in that type of energy, you know, people bringing music and, you know, it's just a vibe. So those verses were just crafted because we were just having a good time.
It feels like you and her are in a real creative zone too right now. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think like the last couple albums she's put out, I've noticed your name in the liner notes a lot too. Like, I can kind of picture you like in the studio flowing like Unicorn is the uniform you put on, you know?
Yeah, but you know, again, it's that energy. Like, I know what she's trying to accomplish and anything that I can contribute. I mean, my family, first of all, you know, I thought it was super important and a challenge and fun to be in the room.
Does that give you some of your own creative spark to get back to your own zone and get the pen out?
It actually does the opposite.
Really?
I'm actually fulfilled in that space. You know what I mean? Just to be like, you know, a small cog in that wheel. I'm getting out that creativity. But again, I was just so like heavy. And I don't know how to make music that's not reflective of how I'm feeling at the moment. It would have been fiery,
That would have been.
but I don't know if it's done more harm than good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, because, you know, I have a lot of like scratch ideas and they like all bad. I gotta be honest, they're bad. It's just like all bad.
The streets really wanted you on that Clips album.
Yeah, I was close. But I think I think the first thing that I say, it has to be said from me.
You can't be like a.
I don't want to be so rigid with it though. I'm gonna keep that open. I'm gonna take that back. But at that moment, I was like, yeah, I want to do something, but in order for me to move forward, I gotta get this shit out. I gotta get it out.
When we're talking about putting on.
Is he talking about the interview or is he talking about new music? Let me back that up a tad.
I want to be so rigid with it though. I'm gonna keep that up close. I was close. But I think I think the first thing that I say, it has to be said from me.
You can't be like a.
I don't want to be so rigid with it though. I'm gonna keep that open. I'm gonna take that back. But at that moment, I was like, yeah, I want to do something, but in order for me to move forward, I gotta get this shit out. I gotta get it out.
Okay.
When we're talking about putting on for the culture, what does it mean to you to be at the helm of a cultural event so important as the Super Bowl?
I think everyone should experience music in its totality. And for a lot of
So it seems they did this interview in 2 different locations, because we got here essentially, you know, different wardrobe, Jay-Z, and like all blue or whatever. And now we're getting into around 20 minutes where we got a, you know, outfit change. Okay.
What does it mean to you to be at the helm of a cultural event so important as the Super Bowl?
I think everyone should experience music in its totality. And for a lot of years, it was only one side of music that was being represented.
Yeah.
And we got the opportunity to create a more balanced idea of what popular music is today.
Yeah.
I'm not going out on a limb. It's just the most famous people in the world.
Statistically supported.
It's like, I'm not like, I didn't pick like the indie artist that I really like from Portland. The #1 streamed artist in the world. Him.
It's crazy that I think last year was still like the first solo rap act, which is crazy to say that last year was that. Was that a hard one to get across the board?
Not without conversations that was like dated.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like you said, the stats show Kendrick broke the audience record.
Yep.
It's not rocket science. It's like this is the music of our time, and it should be represented on the biggest stage because these are some of the. I'm not saying they're the only artists, right? Obviously, other artists would be offended.
Yeah.
But I think that was the right choice.
As a rapper,
again, he's been speaking about morals this whole entire interview, but we all know that the Kendrick Super Bowl was the. Is he gonna say a minor on the Super Bowl stage? It was all about him playing They Not Like Us, which was a complete lie fabricated all about Drake. But again, you spoke about having the hardest year of your life last year because Tony Bugsby was spreading SA allegations on your name, right? So, and let's not forget this, family. The Super Bowl last year was in New Orleans, Louisiana, and there's an artist by the name of Lil Wayne who's been rapping longer than some of the people watching this stream have been alive. He highly, definitely deserved to have that first Super Bowl solo performance on the New Orleans stage halftime. He could have brought out Nicki. He could have brought out Drake. He could have brought out so many people, family. So, when I'm listening to Jay-Z, he can just make everything. Listen, Jay-Z is an amazing wordsmith, right? He's one of the greatest wordsmiths of all time. So hearing him kind of, snake us in this interview right now, kind of, lead us the way he wants us to go. I get it. But you got to also think about, you just got to think for yourself, gang. You got to think for yourself, gang. Everything Jay-Z's doing is somewhat fabricated. Even having this person be the interviewer. It's all, bruh, come on, man. Come on.
First and foremost, and being one of the pillars of contemporary rap, I would have to imagine that you got a special kick out of watching that show, though, in particular.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I thought it was brave. I thought what he did was brave, and it speaks to who he is as a performer. Mm-hmm. He could have made it a little easy on himself.
Just aesthetically and like what the
No. Aesthetically, it was beautiful. It was flawless. The artistic choice to play
the new album
was a choice, and brave
the new
in
album.
front of that big of an audience. Cause even
nobody cared about GNX on that stage. Nigga, they wanted to hear Not Like Us. They wanted to hear him violate Drake. Yo, why is Hov sitting here speaking all eloquently, lying to niggas, bruh?
It was clearly lying.
Yo, we know what the concert was. We know what the halftime was, gang. You out here. Yo, he was mad brave for picking that artistic choice. Man.
And if 10 million people know some of these songs, it's 120 million people. That's like, what is he doing? And as an artist, to stand up there and do it and complete your vision.
I want to hear him speak about Not Like Us. Like, he's dancing all around the real fact. They wanted to hear Not Like Us. You provided it.
It's like I had to tip my hat. Like, I have a high respect for him already. Mm-hmm. But like even more, my respect was like, he's really about what he say he's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to ask you this only as a participant in.
You don't have to give a disclaimer first.
Well, I'm just saying, as someone who was part of probably the genre's biggest rap beef.
Well, until now.
As a spectator, What did you think of the 2024 back and forth between him and Drake?
I'm gonna have an answer you're not gonna like.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if you're gonna like it. That's presumptuous. I think that, look, there was 4 pillars of hip hop. There are 4 pillars of hip hop, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's breakdancing.
Yep.
Graffiti.
Yep.
There's DJing and battling.
Yep.
Break dance is not at the forefront of rap anymore. It's actually an Olympics sport. So that's dead. Graffiti.
Yeah.
Beautiful, in certain places.
Yeah.
And even in major art and like Keith Haring.
Yeah.
And Basquiat, actually, a street artist.
Yep.
Took it to a next level. It's not part of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
DJing. The DJ was in the forefront. It was Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
Right, yeah.
Eric B. and Rakim.
Yeah.
You don't even know the DJ for half of the artists anymore. Who's Drake DJ?
Never heard of him.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you off top.
That no longer exists. And the last pillar is battling. We love the excitement. And I love the sparring and the music you get. But in this day and age, it's so much negative stuff that comes with it that you almost wish it didn't happen.
Really?
Yeah, because it's almost like it's a final thing. Now people that like Kendrick hate Drake.
Yeah.
No matter what he makes.
So why would you let Kendrick perpetuate that hate on the biggest stage? And not put Wayne there, nigga?
No matter what he says, and it goes far too. It's like attack on his character and his thing, and it's like, I don't know if I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's helpful to our growth, where the fallout lands, especially on on social media, which takes place every day.
Yeah.
And now you have these pods of cult.
The Stan armies fighting.
Yeah, and it's like it's too far.
Yeah.
It's like bringing people kids in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't like that. Maybe I've grown in a space that is probably, I sound like the old guy wagging the thing. But I think we can achieve the same thing as far as like sparring with music.
Now you notice how he said bringing people kids in it. Of course, Drake said, I heard one of them little kids might be Dave Freeze. Sounding kind of one-sided if you ask me. Sound like he had a side he picked. Even in this interview when he's telling us about it, he didn't say one of them speaking about, each other's kids. The other one speaking about, well, I guess both spoke about kids in a way. But when I hear that, you don't think about when Kendrick is speaking to Adonis. You think about when Drake said, I heard one of them kids might be Dave Freeze. Maybe it's just me, man. I just don't trust this nigga, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. This nigga he ain't got my trust, gang.
Collaborations more so than breaking the whole thing apart.
Yeah.
It could stand it before because there was no social media and there was no thing, and you had the battle and it was fun, and then you moved on.
Right.
Right now, I don't know if it could stand it with the technology that we have.
Because it takes up so much oxygen.
It takes up so much oxygen.
Yeah.
And now it's just like every day they're just trying
they're
to
still talking about it.
It's not just talking about it. Not like, yo, this song I like this.
Yeah.
No, it's like trying to tear down the people's life.
Yeah.
It's like trying to, wreck this guy's marriage or this guy's relationship with his child. And it's like, I don't know.
Wait a minute now. Is he speaking to Drake's side at all? What? You trying to tear down this man's wife, talk about this man's kids. It sounds like he talking about Drake, if you asking me. Sound like he talking about Drake more than Kendrick.
And I don't know if it's worth it at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
Again, I love the idea that we got so much music in such a short period of time.
Great music.
Just everything around it was just like, man, it's like taking us a couple steps back.
Yeah.
And we just grown so much that I don't know if, I guess I'm gonna say it, I don't know if battling needs to be part of the culture anymore.
This nigga was clearly lying.
Man, shut your old ass up, Jay. You old as hell. You old as hell.
Interesting.
I hate that I have this point of view. I do, because I know what it sounds like. I know what it feels like. I hate it. It's just how I feel about it.
Well, it even kind of...
Jay-Z an old man, bruh. He don't want to hear battles no more because he done got old, man. He ain't got that fire in him no more, man. You know what I mean? Like, just hang it up, ho. We get it.
Extended to you, right? Because people made it a personal thing that you chose Kendrick for the Super Bowl. It's like, oh man, he's choosing the side and he's and he's not.
Like I don't have, what do I have to do with that? I chose the guy that was having a monster year. I think it was the right choice.
Word.
It wasn't in some sort of alliance to a battle. I don't.
Yeah.
What I care about them two guys battling, like, what's that got to do with me?
Word.
Nigga, it has a lot to do with you. It has a lot to do with you. it's always been something with you and Drake anyway. Drake has always been the guy who has come for your top spot, correct? Even when we include in Wayne, who was a part of course, the Cash Money crew. Drake was a part of the Cash Money crew, still a part as far as family go. Bro, like, this nigga just lying to us, bro, making it seem like it's just all hunky-dory. It's not. I just don't believe that. Like, nah, I picked a dude who was having a major year, but you start this upset that somebody was talking about you out of character, but you allowed this man to go do it on the biggest stage when there were clearly different options. That's all.
Right choice.
Word.
It wasn't in some sort of alliance to a battle. I don't.
Yeah.
What I care about them two guys battling, like, what's that got to do with me?
Word.
Have at it. Have fun. It's almost like, not on just me, by the way. They drag everybody in it. Like, everyone's part of this conspiracy to undermine Drake, I guess. But, like, what the fuck? Like, what? I'm fucking Jay-Z. or due respect to him. I'm fucking Hov.
And that's just an outdated way of thinking. Let's be real. That's way outdated, bro. Let me tell you something. Where Jay is at in his career at the age of 40, nigga, you never touched. You never seen. Yeah, you got a few business moves. Oh, you married Beyonce. Cool. Nigga, when it goes catalog for catalog, Drake is shitting on you. Shitting on you completely. So, you saying, you know, I'm Hov, bro. This I ain't rolling, bro.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what? I'm fucking Jay-Z. or due respect to him. I'm fucking Hov. Do respectfully.
Word.
Like, for what? To what end?
Yeah.
It couldn't be that these guys just don't like each other.
Yeah.
And I think they haven't liked each other for a long time.
Before you had anything to do with it.
For a while.
Yeah.
I think this has been brewing, just like me and Nas was brewing.
Yeah.
It didn't happen at the Summer Jam. That happened. The Lex and TV sets, the minimum, whatever. It was
now,
a whole
imagine if Nas was able to perform Ether on the Super Bowl stage. That's what you allowed Kendrick to do.
bunch of stuff leading up to that point.
Mint Fleek, what is the Mint Fleek slugs in your hat, right?
It was slugs in your hat. It was a bunch
Crazy.
of like little things that led up to that point. And then when it happened, I actually regret that because I really like Nas. He's a really nice guy.
But also to your point, like I remember I was like 10 or 11 when that happened. I was
You had
like,
to pick a side.
well, I was on your side.
Yeah, I got clearly.
But my position was I can't go out and buy Stillmatic or ask my parents to buy Stillmatic.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna borrow it and burn it because I can't deny one mic, you know?
Like I want to hear it.
Yeah.
But I ain't supporting them.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's almost kind of like fostering the same independence that you carry versus like
Right back to the
just
beginning.
being like you're signed to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna curate your career in this sort of way.
Yeah.
You know. I never was comfortable with that anyway.
With being
An artist's
charged.
expression should be their expression. I really fall back. That's what I think what happened with Cole. Like just the narrative around Cole
Wait,
is that
bring that back a
was
little bit,
like,
my bad.
You know. I never was comfortable with that anyway.
With being
An artist's
charged.
expression should be their
Or ask my parents to buy Stillmatic.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna borrow it and burn it because I can't deny one mic, you know?
like I want to hear it.
Yeah.
But I ain't supporting them.
Word.
Yeah.
So it's almost kind of like fostering the same independence that you carry versus like
Right back to the
just
beginning.
being like you're signed to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're gonna curate your career in this sort of way.
Yeah.
You know. I never was comfortable with that anyway.
With being
An artist's
charged.
expression should be their expression. I really fall back. That's what I think what happened with Cole. Like just the narrative around Cole is that we didn't love Cole. No, we believed in him enough to let him find his journey.
Yeah.
And he found his path. It took him a minute,
Yeah.
but he found his way.
Was that something that you had to learn yourself though too? Because Cole will tell the story about how like you wanted to sit him with Stargate and maybe think about that single.
Yeah, I was giving him a chance to take his talent and show it to the most people possible,
Yeah.
but his way. I didn't force on it. It's like, here's this record from Stargate, and you putting it out. Like I forced Bleak to make Men Bleak. It was like, no.
I mean, I think that worked.
Like my little brother. He has to listen to me. You know what I mean? But like for J. Cole, he has to find his own direction. And I'm going to give him the tools.
Yeah.
I mean, we made big records with Stargate. They made humongous records and on Rihanna and blah, blah, blah. And even, I think they made the Wiz Khalifa Black and Yellow.
Yep, yeah.
Didn't J. Cole also tell a story of like Jay-Z telling him to go get with Drake? Cole says Jay-Z, Drake song. Let me see.
Don't ever.
I think he has a clip where he says, like, Cole says Jay-Z told him, let me see, to do,
Hello everyone and welcome to Jay Rear's Fan Sauce Dinner. Speak the Prince. Essentially, he looked single. His biggest fault begins one. You would at Madison show. Anniversary.
Trying to see where
the
he
reissue.
said it. He did say it. Let me see.
Nice. On all streaming platforms.
Bang, bang.
Dinner. That's presented by Jay-Z and LeBron.
So where do we have it at? He said, let's see here. Certified that Jay was actually pointing at the workout rapper while looking at Drake. Telling the chat, and although the then budding stars were friends, they were also competitors. The Friday Night Lights collaboration in the morning would end up making a sideline story. In a moment, Jay's suggestion would upset Cole, per Hamad. What I do remember is being at the dinner after that, and I'm just looking at Cole, and he looked pissed. So I missed it already. Let's see here. We're having a conversation, me, Cole, Drake, Future. Begins Cole's manager, Dreamville Records co-founder, Hamad. I don't know who else, but there were a couple more people. So then Jay walks in and he sees all of us together. He goes, yo, and he looks at Drake and he says, yo, give the boy one. And he was referring to Drake giving J. Cole one. He points at Cole like basically give him a hit. We're all like, what? I even remember Future's face being like, that's embarrassing. So again, you know, Jay can make every story sound as amazing as he wants from his perspective. But at the same time, you know, other people have different thoughts on them.
Biggest songs in the world.
Yeah.
You don't want to go sit with fine.
All right.
You know, so I'm going to present that, but I'm not going to make him do it.
Yeah. What is your relationship with Cole like these days?
Obviously, there's things behind the scenes with, you know, like you know, audits and shit like that gets complicated.
Yep.
But I think
J. Cole auditing J. Cole audits Jay-Z. What the fuck? Jay-Z opens up about J. Cole's time with Rock Nation. That's what we're listening to. J. Cole raps about buying his masters from Jay-Z. Jay-Z sets the record straight. That's what we're listening to. So, maybe at one time J. Cole was auditing Rock Nation to make sure his monies was right. Okay.
you given a chance to prove that you're above board is an opportunity.
Word.
So I don't have any negative feelings for him. I'm actually super proud of him and what he's done.
It sounds like you're still, like, when you came in, we were talking about the mixtape, like you're still engaging with the work as a fan, too.
Yeah, Clue sent it to me, actually.
Oh, word?
Clue, not Cole.
Yeah?
He sent it to me, because he's proud, right? Yeah. Think about Clue. Like, he had, like, a resurgence behind it.
Yeah. I want to go back to this idea we were talking about just doing things the right way, even when that comes to, like, attaining wealth. and continue to amass wealth. We're talking about B-sides. One of your illest lines to me is face to the ceiling, race to a billion, heaven on earth, will his wings still fit him? So, like, what's the answer to that question? Is it a constant struggle to maintain?
Your morality defines who you are, right? It's not what you've attained. It's not a dollar amount that changes you.
Yeah.
Your morality decides who you are, but the money can change your morality. Let's be clear, brother. Don't act like the money, don't act like you haven't done some things for money against your morals. Okay? Let's not act like you haven't. You've done some things against your morals for the money. That's a fact.
And if so, what is that dollar amount? When does it start? Is it 100,000? Is it 150? Like, at what point, if it's a cutoff, if it's like all millionaires are bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So at 999,000, I'm good. It
playing
can't be
with
that
us.
way, right?
He
It doesn't
playing
make
with
any
us.
sense. The system is set up against me, against us. But I'm talking about my specific struggle.
Yeah.
Everything was against me. My talent, not taking advantage of people, not taking advantage of a system, not creating tax loopholes, not just taking from other people. No, my talent pushed against all the headwind. And with that success, I've done things with my reach that I wanted to do that was helpful for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And with the system that we have, what are you going to do? Because I don't believe in that the idea that someone has a certain amount of money, it defines their personality.
So when you have like an example like that versus like the kind of, I would say, commonplace public perception that.
I disagree. Again, even while this interview has been going on, he was just saying, why would I, have anything against Drake? I'm Jay-Z. Brother, you saying that because your status, which includes financial status.
Someone would say all billionaires are bad, or no one should have $1 billion. Like, what's the tension in that?
I got to give you the honest answer.
Please.
There's no tension.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you can believe what you want to believe.
Word.
And people behave the way they want to behave.
You was who you was before you got here.
Was who you was before you got here. That's the makeup of your person. You're gonna.
Nah, he got a crazy D-sucker like interview him. You was who you was before you got here. Like, you ain't getting no true pushback. To be honest with you, Jay-Z has to give the information because this person would never ask any tough questions. Oh Lord, hold on.
Like, I was really heartbroken
before you had anything to do with it.
Wow. I think I'm fucking Jay-Z. Big aside.
Well, I was on
Bleak is like the chance to prove that you're above.
Just doing things the right way, even when that comes to like attaining wealth and continuing to amass wealth. We're talking about B-sides. One of your illest lines to me is face to the ceiling, race to a billion, heaven on earth, will his wings still fit him? So, like, what's the answer to that question? Is it a constant struggle to maintain?
Your morality defines who you are, right? It's not what you've attained. It's not a dollar amount that changes you.
Yeah.
And if so, what is that dollar amount? When does it start? Is it 100,000? Is it 150? Like, at what point, if it's a cutoff, if it's like all millionaires are bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So at 999,000, I'm good. It can't be that way, right? It doesn't make any sense. The system is set up against me, against us. But I'm talking about my specific struggle.
Yeah.
Everything was against me. My talent, not taking advantage of people, not taking advantage of a system, not creating tax loopholes, not just taking from other people. No, my talent pushed against all the headwind. And with that success, I've done things with my reach that I wanted to do that was helpful for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And with the system that we have, what are you going to do? Because I don't believe in that the idea that someone has a certain amount of money, it defines their personality.
So when you have like an example like that versus like the kind of, I would say, commonplace public perception that someone would say all billionaires are bad, or no one should have $1 billion. Like, what's the tension in that?
I got to give you the honest answer.
Please.
There's no tension.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you can believe what you want to believe.
Word.
And people behave the way they want to behave.
You was who you was before you got here.
Was who you was before you got here.
Yeah.
That's the makeup of your person. You're gonna believe what you're gonna believe, and you're gonna behave the way you behave.
You're looking at a year that you defined to me as all offense. And, you know, you said that you made scratches and they sounded kind of like fiery and maybe not anything you wanted to put out. So it made me wonder, like, what are the hallmarks of a great Jay-Z album right now? Like, what are you trying to put out there that you would want to put out there?
I don't know yet. I don't know. But I know that we have enough negativity currently.
Mm-hmm.
I know that for sure.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he is working on an album and possibly putting out some music soon. Possibly. He has been warming us up, getting us into this 3 nights at Yankee Stadium. He's speaking about music now. Who knows?
I don't know what I need to create currently that's gonna like fulfill me.
Okay.
And make me happy. Because that's most important.
Yeah.
Right? And whatever that feeling is, you know, will vibrate and like, you know, touch people in a way with its honesty. And maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I'm stopping myself from just creating.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to create something that people like.
Yeah.
Is where I think a lot of artists get jammed up.
Right.
You know,
overthinking it.
Yeah, they just try to make
or reverse engineer it. Yeah.
Yeah, or like, you know, they love the feeling of that white hot feeling of when they was you know, it felt new.
Yeah.
And that newness, trying to create that, is where they get jammed up because you don't know slang and you don't know thing. It's sad. It's like it's cringy. Like, nah, don't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Make your type of music.
Word.
Because you ain't doing what you saying you're doing. I'm not doing the same thing I was doing in '96.
Yeah.
So we need to make that any type of music that approaches that would be embarrassing because it's not authentic.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta make something timeless that I really love and that's really honest and true to who I am.
All right. Yo, what the hell was that, Jay?
6.
Yeah.
So we need to make that any type of music that approaches that would be embarrassing because it's not authentic.
I feel that.
You just gotta make something timeless that I really love and that's really honest and true to who I am.
What is this? What you giving us right here, Ho? Okay.
You once said to the Russian billionaire that you were doing business with, I think with the Nets or Barclays, Mikhail. And you were saying how he showed you that, like, you both stayed at the same hotel when you were on one floor and you thought you were staying on the highest floor. And then he revealed that there was an even higher floor that he stayed on. And that lesson to you was that there's always a higher floor to climb. So I wanted to check back in and see if you still feel that way. Like, do you feel like you've reached the highest floor or there's still floors to climb, and what the next however many years looks for you?
Yeah, they're more stoked because I thought the highest floor in the building was the end of it, right? The next step is like owning the building. No, you're staying at my hotel.
That's hard.
I think in that way, if we just stay childlike and stay curious, there's always going to be another level.
All right. Okay, man. Overall, I think this was a good interview. It was a good interview. Hey, listen, man. Listen. Do I believe everything Jay-Z just told me?
This nigga was clearly lying.
That's how I feel. But decent interview. I'm still happy to hear Jay-Z's thoughts during this current time. And we will be here to keep you updated with more Jay-Z news. My brother, Citrus. What it do, gang? What we doing, man? What are we doing? I see T.I. has a new interview up with his son. Maybe we check out some of that. Let's maybe check out a piece of this for a second. See how it go. I'm gonna tap in on maybe some other. He's a ninja whisperer. That's a fact. I'm gonna maybe tap in on some more topics. Not a lot out there, but
this is expeditiously own voice in hip hop through vulnerability, introspection, and emotional honesty. He grew up surrounded by music, fame, and the pressures that come with the well-known last name. No thanks to me. His style is reflective and deeply personal. His lyrics explore identity, expectation, mental health, spirituality, and the internal conflict of growing up in the spotlight. He has spoken about wanting to separate himself from comparisons and prove that his artistry stands on its own merit. The desire for authenticity is evident in his calm delivery, thoughtful wordplay, and stripped-down production choices. He represents a generation of artists focused less on image and more on substance.
We're going to pull that up.
Through steady evolution and emotional transparency, he continues to shape a career defined not by inheritance, but by intention. I'm excited to welcome Domani Harris to Expeditiously. What's happening, man?
Okay.
What's up, man? That sound like we ain't know each other.
What's happening? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good. That was a great introduction.
Man, well, well deserved, man. I mean, I can only write down the shit you did.
Wrote that.
That's hard. Man, first of all, congratulations on the new project.
All right, give me 1 second,
You just dropped the new project, Forever Lasting Tape.
Yep.
Now, what made you define it as a tape?
Started running out of names, man. EP, album, mixtape. Just said, man, Forever Lasting Tape.
Okay. And what does this project mean to you?
It's an extension of Forever Lasting, the record.
Mm-hmm.
The song, I put my phone number on that song, so it went a little crazy. So people kept telling me they wanted the song to be longer, they wanted more people on the song, and then they wanted a whole project with that vibe. And I said, you know what? Let's do it. So,
you know what? That's how trap music was born.
For real?
Yeah.
That song came out first, and then you...
Dope Boys in the Trap came out, and that was the most successful record off of my first album, and people said they wanted to hear more songs like that, so I said I'm gonna make a whole album worth.
There it is.
And call it trap music. All right. The Forever Lasting Tape, so
okay.
it's
let me see here.
It's it derives from Forever Lasting the song.
Yeah.
So does that mean all of them are about experiences? All the songs on this project about experiences?
Yo, do he talk about T.I. mean 50
Absolutely.
alone?
Well, from my perspective, me experiencing women, but it's just relationship in general.
You experiencing? Okay, now that's another thing. So as a father, I became a fan, and I've grown to enjoy your music.
Yeah,
and that's good. For me, it's good for me and healthy for me to actually have a son that does this, that I can appreciate his skill set.
Yeah.
So thank you for getting good.
Well, you showed me how to do it, I would say. Thank you.
But if you didn't put the work in and challenge yourself, you wouldn't have got, especially not as good as you are now. Because there's a lot of self-reflection, there's a lot of, self-evaluation.
Yeah.
Being honest with yourself and being comfortable enough with yourself to be honest about yourself to the world.
Right.
How did you find a way to do that?
That's a great question, man. Really just, I guess, recording so often that it just kind of spilt into the music. Like, it's like, I don't know what else to talk about. Let me just say exactly how I feel. Maybe that. And then having, like you said, being comfortable enough, like, having the engineer that I'm comfortable with, my team that I'm comfortable with, like not thinking they gonna be thinking X, Y, and Z when I say this. So I think it's that, having a good circle and just staying consistent.
What gave you the fearlessness that you have? Because you have quite a quiet, unspoken fearlessness, and you always fall back on your music.
You got a lighter?
What make you think I got a lighter?
I'm just saying.
I'm sure it's
somebody in here smoke.
Well, you got what you gonna fire up?
Oh, these candles right here.
Oh
okay.
man, I thought you had a joint, man.
Hell no.
I'm about to say that's a shout. This is an expeditiously exclusive.
Nah.
You about to smoke a joint?
Nah, but that was such a great question, man. I feel like I had to really set the vibe, man. I wanted to give that question 100%.
You
said, yeah, man. You said, what gives me the fearlessness?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, really, I grew up around it, man. You know our family. I grew up around.
Yo, I knew T.I. was fishing for that compliment when he asked the question. What gave you the motivation to be so fearless? Nigga, you? I already knew what time it was, man. We ain't gonna watch this whole interview.
And it's like seeing it and being a part of that. It's just it's what is it? The big fish theory. Like a fish in a small pond can only get so big, but a fish in like the ocean or bigger body of water is destined to be bigger than the fish in the little fishbowl. So I think about it like that, man. I really didn't even think about it. I just grew up in that body of water.
Yeah.
And when I say fearless, a lot of people don't know this, but this is what I mean by fearlessness. So Domani moved out the house at 18 and had his own ideas of what he wanted to do with himself. You went and got your first spot, and you weren't making no money.
Yeah.
And I wasn't giving no money. And we were still doing Family Hustle.
Right.
And they really, really wanted you to be a part of that particular season.
Yeah.
And you said no.
Yeah.
And for a motherfucker who ain't really have rent money lined up for the next few months, and is a guaranteed
check,
sure shot source of income here, and you said no, I'm gonna just focus on my music because if they see me on here, they gonna think that I'm more of a reality star than I am an artist.
Yeah.
Where did that fearlessness come from? Because that was real money. Like that was about $100,000. And you said no. And then they made it sweet for you. They said, you know what? You ain't even got to do all the episode. We'll pay you for the whole season. If you just pop in on like the family vacations and all you got to do is just show up. He said, nah, I ain't gonna do it. Man, what gives you that?
Nigga, nigga! Y'all rich already. That's what give him that motivation, nigga. That's a nigga like me. Can I go make $100K right now? What? Man, nigga, I'm running over my mama to get that 100, boy. Hell, mama, I'm gonna put you in the house. We got you. Don't even worry about it. Like, I got you. I got you. All right.
That fearlessness.
Yeah. Delusion. Like, for real, man, every song, I'm like, this gonna do it. Yeah. Every song, every video, every project, I'm like, this the one.
Yeah.
Watch this. Just being delusional, but
you
at the
need
end of
that,
the day,
though.
like you said, I knew how I would look if I stayed on the show, and it would probably work against me, with me knowing what I'm working towards.
All right, cool. Shout out to Domani. Shout out to T.I. Yo, let me see what my dog talking about with Plies. Let me see what Plies out here doing, man. What Plies out here doing, man? Let me see something. Okay. Wait a minute. I see bro out here side burned up though.
Hey, this message real quick to all the independent women.
That nigga got a new phone. You can tell that shit crispy. Okay. Got this crispy ass new shit. Okay. Phone crispy as hell. Damn, man. We all getting older, man. Look at Plies, bruh. Damn, man. I remember when this nigga came out with the 100% real nigga Bible, bruh. 100%. Y'all remember this gang? Real nigga Bible. Like, he was really like that back in the day, bruh. Like, definition of a real, like, bruh. What was that? 100% real nigga, bruh. Like, nigga. Plies back in the day, bruh. That nigga was a different type of animal. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Bro, don't be talking about shit but politics these days, though, huh? All right, let me see here.
Hey, this message real quick to all the independent women.
Okay, what you got for them?
And I don't talk about this enough, especially to the level in which I admire it.
All right, tell me what you admire,
When
bro.
I say I overly fuck with y'all, bro, I overly fuck with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know how the motherfuckers say overly loaded? No. I overly fuck with y'all.
Okay.
To let me or any nigga with some motherfucking money, motion, whatever you want to motherfucking call it, that you not willing to just let me go out here and fuck 1,000,000 hoes and come back and bring you naked dick and come back and bring you whatever 1,000,000 hoes just gave me.
Man, look, Citrus, you ain't never lie. He was the #1 goon. If you talking about goon or not, hey, yo. It's crazy. It's crazy how time changed, gang.
Just cause you not willing to get a motherfucking job. Just cause you ain't willing to get a motherfucking job. You willing to lay your motherfucking ass here and let me run out here and go get whatever these hoes got and bring it back to you. Just cause you ain't willing to get up and punch a motherfucking job. Bitch, you willing to risk your life. Just cause you don't want to get a motherfucking job. You wouldn't let a nigga talk to you any kind of motherfucking way. Do you any kind of way just cause you don't want to get a motherfucking job.
He cooking.
And the more that shit start to process me, the more I look at independent women and I say, boy, I fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
I fuck with you. I fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with you.
All right, man. Cool, Plies. We get it. We got it. Shout out to Plies, man. What I got in these bookmarks real quick, man. Let's check it out. We got a lot of do. I said we. Meek Mill says he wants to bring AI education into public schools and undeserved communities. What you say here? So he's responding to Bucko Capital Bloke. He says your job won't be taken by AI. It will be taken by Meek Mill using AI. Okay, he says, nah. I've been in deep talks about putting AI classes in public schools and underprivileged environments. Google, NVIDIA, Claude, X, Meta. Holla at me. Let's change the world real quick. Give AI to the hungry. Watch the incredible happen. Hey, man, you know what, man? We talk a lot about Meek, man. And this shit sounds stupid as fuck, but he right, man. He right. Yo, give a nigga in the projects AI, teach him how to really run that shit. Boy, we gonna be lit. It's lit. It's lit. Taking this nigga is the easiest job for that. Yeah. Man, Citrus, we got to get you on screen, gang. You was a funny ass nigga, gang. I ain't gonna lie. All right. We got anything really? Yo, this guy. This nigga got Louis Vuitton frames tatted on his face. Huh? Yo, what the fuck am I looking at? Yo, bro got these big dumbass. Bro. Nah, I gotta see what he taking me right now. Yo, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Your shit being pushed back like this is crazy. Look at that. Oh my. So, dude, he got on a Louis Vuitton bandana with the Louis shades? Is that what? Gang. This nigga got warrant tatted on the side of his face, man. Okay. He got a beard tatted on his face, but in the beard, he got LVs. Yo, what the fuck? He def drink E&J. Nah, a nigga like this, he definitely drinking E&J. But I'm gonna tell you what else this nigga drinking, gang. This nigga is definitely drinking hot Everclear. Hot. No ice. Hot Everclear. Yeah. Not only that, nigga like this, he probably, smoking dirties. For sure. Right? Yeah, you already, you on timing, okay? Nah, he got a long ass lock in the back, but
Run to the checker flag, run through the red light, 12 can't be gunning, won't pull over till I'm
fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this.
Man, I gotta hear the inspiration behind this shit, gang. I got to hear it, gang. Like, what would make a man do this to himself? And then, I ain't lie, nigga, the shades, they ain't even elite, bro. What? Shades ragged as hell, gang. He definitely drinking warm shots to with a wet. Yo, he definitely got a wet cig, gang. Yo, Citrus, you funny as fuck. Now, I think bro explains his life. So here's a clip of him explaining why he got all those Louis Vuitton face tattoos. Now, he had the smaller Louis frames, but you know, he got a little money. He had to go big boys. He had to go big boy frames. He already had the frames here. Nigga said, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? I need the big boy frames. Hold up.
Because what this whole look stands for bag alert. Once you see me, if I ain't even got them, like right now, I ain't sharp enough, but when a motherfucker see me, I look like money.
Fact.
They can look at me and be
okay.
But so what it
I
stands
go for that. I go for that.
So what it stands for, bag alert.
Okay.
It don't stand for I'm wear Louis Vuitton every day. It stands for when you see me, you know I'm getting to the bag.
So
I'm talking about big bag, Louis Vuitton bag.
Nigga, the only bag he getting to is cocaine. Okay? It's the only bag this man is getting to. It's the only bag this man is getting to. Got some pills in it, maybe. Fat. This man is not getting to a bag. Nigga, you did this interview for free.
See me, I look like money.
Nigga said he looked like money. Brother, you look poor and decrepit. I ain't gonna lie to you. Look at these arms, gang. Stop it. Stop it. Nigga got yo, I'm gonna tell you how decrepit you look, my nigga. Your A shirt is sagging. Come on, man. Come on, man. Should've got some buffs tatted. That's a fact. Yo, you in bad athletic shape when your A shirt is sagging off of your body. An A shirt supposed to be tight. Like, you put it on, like, you feel me? Yo, bro. Come on, man. The White Howard sags a baby. Yeah, yo, facts. The White Howard size bag. Shorty holding up to the camera size bag, yo. What?
They can look at me and be
Okay.
But, so what it
I go for that. I go for that.
So what it stands for,
right,
bag
man.
alert.
Okay.
It don't stand for I'm wear Louis Vuitton.
Okay. What else real quick? What else we got up in here, family? Tyrese says he didn't want to do a versus with Tank because their voices aren't comparable. So real quick, family, Tank and Tyrese do have a versus battle coming up on March 26th. All right, that's actually in 2 days. This is what, Tuesday. That'll be this upcoming Thursday. We got Tyrese speaking about it here. Let's check it out.
I know he's really excited. I may not be as excited as he is.
Why not?
I think Tank is a different category.
First of all, this nigga Tyrese high as hell, man. Tyrese, wake the fuck up. Tyrese, wake up. Look at this nigga eyes, gang. This nigga been smoking on that. Ooh-wee. Facts. Look at bro.
I know he's really excited.
This nigga eyes is not open.
I may not be as excited as he is.
Why not?
I think Tank is a different category of singer than me, right? So when we've been approached in the past, I'm like, no. Tank needs to be singing with Brian McKnight. Tank needs to be singing with Stokely from Mint Condition. He needs to sing.
Now he giving Tank mad credit right now. That's literally what he doing, and I do agree. I feel like Tank is gonna smoke Tyrese. And don't get it wrong, man. Back in the day, they actually used to say I look like Tyrese. Off of that alone, I got Tyrese. All right, just because they said me and you used to look alike back in the day, gang. But and Tyrese got vocal range. Don't get it twisted. But nigga, Tank is a different pen and a different singer. No troll.
With somebody who has a high-pitched voice that sings in what's called falsetto, hitting notes way up there. I'm not that, you know, he needs to be doing a verses with Eric Benet or just somebody
keeping it
who
100.
sings
I fuck with Tyrese for
with a
this.
high-pitched voice. I am in the raspy category, like Cisco, like KC, Teddy Pendergrass, Luther
Some
Vandross.
goats.
I have a different pedigree of voice.
True.
So I just don't think we're compatible, period. So no, I never wanted to do a versus with Tank.
Yo, I mean, listen, bro, I get it, but at least, you know, buy into it. Like, you sound mad bitter about it, bro. Like, you ain't have to do it. Like, nigga, is you that broke where you had to take this check, nigga? Shit. Damn. And, like, look at his face. Like, a nigga just forcing you to get up on that stage. Nigga, stay your ass at home. Stay your ass at home, huh? Damn, look at him. Look at him.
Period. So no, I never wanted to do a versus with Tank. I might lose.
Okay.
I might lose.
Okay.
But what I make in 10 shows would take Tank 30 shows to get to.
Wait a minute! Hold up! Tyrese! Nigga! Nigga, talk that big money shit. Yeah. Nigga can sing and shit. But nigga, the bags I'm getting to, that nigga can't see, gang. Oh, shit. Alright. I'm fucking with that, Ty. Nah, Black Ty, I'm fucking with that. Hey, Tank. That's what you call that, nigga. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, nigga, you can do all that falsetto shit, nigga. Shit. That nigga Tyrese. Hold up.
10 shows.
Nah, let me back that up a little more.
Okay.
But what I make in 10
Nah, I need to hit a whole setup. I might lose.
I wanted to do a versus with Tank. I might lose.
Okay.
I might lose.
Okay.
But what I make in 10 shows would take Tank 30 shows to get to. You know, you gotta figure out, like, where is the win here? You know? And the worst thing you can do is go into this thing trying to out-sing someone who sings on that level. He's freaking with all the runs and with the high pitch, but I'm like, bro, listen.
But that's why you're going with the hits.
But it's not just the hits, baby. It's the texture.
This nigga's a music connoisseur. I miss this type of, man. Music's so dead, bruh. Bruh, think about 90s R&B, gang. This new R&B shit can't fuck with that. Jodeci, H-Town. Nigga, who else? Joe. Say what, you know all about it. Ooh, girl, you know what's up. Like, these young niggas can't give it up like that. Streets is dead, man.
It's the connectivity, man. Like, we got 170 ladies in the audience. I promise they gonna leave their team Tyrese.
Exactly. So
I want him. Because I'm a fan, while he's getting into all of the runs and all the stuff that I know he's gonna do, I'm gonna be sitting there.
You're hitting him with the love ballads.
I'm gonna be enjoying all the dexterity in his vocals the way everybody else is. And I'm gonna say, are you done, sir? Because I'm gonna sing like this. Till you come back to me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. No. No, 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 no. See, that's fire.
You don't need to do the rest of the interview. We're good.
Shorty got wet. I know. Say when we ain't got to do the rest of the interview, she ready to. Come on now.
I mean,
He wins.
That's
All right. Shout out to Black Tie, bruh. What else we got up in these, you know what I mean? Rollo and Young Thug. What else? Oh. Damn, Tommy Lee. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm jealous, man. I actually will say something about this shit. Yo, family, I'm jealous than a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. I'm jealous as hell. My nigga Votto, what it do, bro? Turn that up, my Damn, gang, you want me to go back to it, get a turn one more time? Like, oh, man, I think I got rid of her, gang. Oh, no, I did. Hold up.
You come back to me,
Man.
I don't know
Votto.
what
All right. This for Votto and his shorty.
No, 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 no.
Okay. Cool. For my nigga Votto. Alright, let's keep it going. Vito. I'm saying it wrong as hell. Vito, nigga. I'm tripping. Alright. Let's keep it going. Yo, family, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I'm tight. Alright, I'm gonna tell you why. Gang. Yo, Shorty from Love and Hip Hop like 10 years ago. That's how I really remember on the low. Tommy Lee, she 41 now, is dating Solange Knowles' son Jewels, nigga. What? Oh, this real nigga in front of you, man. Oh, this real nigga. Yo, family, y'all might have not seen Tommy Lee. Yo, Tommy Lee. Yo, nah, I'm gonna go to a gram. I bet a gram popping. Watch this. Watch, nigga. Nigga, I seen her one season on Love and Hip Hop. I ain't never forgot about this bitch. I ain't lie to you. This bitch is bad. Yo, gang. It's something about a bitch that's bad and I know she like a little crazy. Do it for me. Do it for me. Do it for me. Yo, Tommy? Have y'all seen Shorty? Oh no, I can't even show that. I can't even show this one. Damn. Yo, come on, gang. Yo, I can't even really click on half of this shit. Yo, gang. Tommy is a bad bitch. You hear me? Come on, gang. Come on, gang. Look at this. Come on, gang. Come on! Yo! I was with this crazy bad on Sunday, bro. Was munching. Yo, bro. Shorty is gorgy. Now, Shorty might be a little hoe. She ain't a hoe until she fuck me, though. Shorty might be a hoe, but she ain't a hoe until she fuck me, though. Shorty is out here with Solange's son. What? Mind you, she older than Solange. This bitch 41, Solange 39. Her son is 21. This bitch out here getting bag rides.
It's hard to be fine. I said it's hard to be fine when you got some money on your back.
Still fine.
Type of shit you do when you like somebody.
This nigga just trying to crack. I already know what time it is. He 21. And that's a good crack. I ain't gonna lie to you. Damn. Beyonce's nephew. Nah, this nigga, he dragging it. Nigga said Beyonce's nephew. Just drag Beyonce into this shit, right? Okay. Beyonce's nephew, Jewels, was seen making out with Baddies USA cast member Tommy Lee. Look at this shit, man. Look at this shit, man. Tommy Lee all over this nigga, man. Nigga, I have no other purpose for watching this besides hate. Damn! Nigga, I wish that shit was me. God damn. Alright, that's the only reason I saved this. I'm done. Ain't no fuck. Yo, Joel's. Yo, Joel's, all I gotta say is hit that hoe for me, Fi. Hit that hoe for me, Fi. Hit that hoe for me, Fi. Now, we got Bernice Burgos, and I'm just tapping shit, family. We got Bernice Burgos, 45 years old. She out here going viral because she don't know how to cut a goddamn bell pepper.
What?
Yo, man. Oh, shit. She jamming, too. Damn.
No, what are you doing? That's not how you cut.
Yo, I ain't gonna even lie to you, gang. If I pull up to Bernice Burgo crib, right, and she playing and I see her grab a knife,
No, what are you doing?
and I see her start to cut a bell pepper like a retarded kid, I ain't saying shit. Nigga. Is a cracking on the way? Nah, yo, don't even. Man, girl, I like my bell peppers like 3 sizes too big. What you mean? I don't even. That's how you cut it, right? 3 sizes. Baby, I ain't never had no bell pepper this good, baby. Ever. Alright, man. What am I talking about?
Wait,
right
that's not how you cut.
What am I talking about right now? Yo, I ain't talking about shit, huh?
Sorry, I don't mean to be judgmental, but that's not how you cut tea, right?
Alright.
We need a lesson.
Cool. I ain't talking about shit, man. Let me get up out of here. Is there anything worth bringing to the forefront of news? Health inspectors found thawed. Now, I've been saying this story, but I don't know if it's true. Health inspectors found thawed seafood and food being stored in non-food grade orange buckets. According to records obtained by NBC News, when a woman reported getting sick after eating Mama Tina's gumbo, the customer said she had chills and she was throwing up blood before health inspectors found multiple violations. Wow. Which led to the temporary closure of the Houston Rodeo Gumbo Shop. Let's pull this up. Houston Rodeo Gumbo Shop. What's going on? Okay, maybe there is some truth to this. Tina Knows Gumbo stand closed briefly after health violations at Houston Rodeo. Oh, really? What we got? Tina Knows Gumbo stand closed briefly after health violations at Houston Rodeo. Tina Knows food booth, Mama Tina's Gumbo faced a brief shutdown by the Houston Health Department. The 70-year-old woman, mother of Beyonce, often referred to as Mama Tina, launched the food stand on March 2nd until March 22nd at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo in Texas. So it's not like this is her primary restaurant. This was like a pop-up shop she had at the Houston Rodeo, okay? Tina debuted her Creole Gumbo with the food stall, which is a cherished family recipe that her superstore daughter absolutely loves. Speaking with ABC 13, Tina revealed her booth serves 2 gumbo varieties, a chicken and sausage blend, and a deluxe seafood combination. Hold up, one time for the combination. Cool. The health department complete statement read on Monday, March 16th. The Houston Health Department issued a temporary closure of Mama Tina's Gumbo booth at the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo as a result of complaint investigation. The vendor was cooperative with this department's recommendation and passed a subsequent inspection. It was authorized to reopen on. So this is how fake news circulates. So the health department basically said they popped in. it was a temporary closure so they could ensure the food was being held properly or stored properly, and the vendor was cooperative and the department's recommendations and passed a inspection. It was authorized to reopen the next day. So sounds like it's cool, right? Sounds like it's good. Shout out to Beyonce and her mama. Shout out to the whole Nose family. All right. Yo, this shit was funny, but it ain't talking about nothing. This nigga tried to cook egg. It was trash. Yeah. Maybe as a quick follow-up, because this video we posted about Ray J and Cam and Mace. It's currently at 2,000 views in 4 days. So thank you for everybody who watched. Thank you. All right. But since that video got it did a little spark, let's see what Shine has to say. So Brandy calls cap on her and Shine ever having a relationship. Let's pull that up real quick. Brandy, Shine. Let's pull that up real quick. Brandy issued a statement. All right, let's see here. Where is it at? Brandy did issue a statement, and we have it here. Okay, so Brandy speaks. She says, in the late 90s, I had a platonic friendship with rapper Shine. In an unfortunate turn of events, that friendship is now being mischaracterized as we dated. Unequivocally, we did not. I'm not sure why an untrue narrative about the scope of what was a friendship more than 20 years ago is being reshaped during his current media interview. So, first of all, shout out to the beautiful Brandy. Real quick. Vehicular Matt. Citrus. Boy, put the phone down, boy. You funny as hell. Put the phone down. Nah, this nigga's OD. This nigga is, boy, you funny as hell. Now, we all know Ray J crashed out about this situation, and he issued an apology. He says, my bad, B. This apology is for you and only you. I was out of pocket. No spend, no extras. You're my blood, and I move in a way that didn't reflect your brand in a positive way. I got to speak like Ray J too when I say it. I apologize for real, and I'm making sure my actions line up with respect moving forward. I accept the repercussions of these actions. I will always defend you and have them booty goos on deck if a nigga play with you. Anybody in my family, I truly love, but I have to learn how to express myself in a respectful manner, especially when you are involved. I still don't like none of those guys, and what they did was janky as fuck, but what I said was not okay. Hopefully, I can be a part of your world in the near future or 2027. Damn, nigga, that's your sister. What the fuck? Nigga said next year? What the hell? Nigga, you told us you dying. You might ain't be here next year, nigga. Chill. Go holler her today. And to my mom and dad, I apologize too, sincerely, on the dead homies. Damn. Damn, man. He did put it on the dead homies, though, bro. He did put it on the dead homies. Did he say something?
Listen, I'm going to go all out for who I believe in and who I love. And Brandy has been the one who has put me on.
True.
Who has given me my opportunities to become successful.
True.
In every aspect, from acting to singing.
True.
To TV.
True.
And the list goes on.
True.
I wouldn't be here and I wouldn't be where I am today without Brandy.
True.
Right? And so this apology is to Brandy and Brandy only. And to Brandy's brand. There's a lot of things that I might say or do controversy-wise, right?
Controversy is crazy. Say that again.
And his brand there's a lot of things that I might say or do controversy-wise, right? But to tie both of those things into each other is not okay.
Now, let me also say this, man. If this apology is for Brandy and Brandy only, why the fuck are you telling us about it right now, gang? Like, you could have hit Brandy on the low, boom, throw up a little post, hey, man, I was tweaking, I hit Brandy up, it's all good. Then you coming to the net letting us know. But, you know, we live in this internet era where they say if the disrespect is on the net, you got to do the apology on the net and all this type of shit. So I guess.
Some of the things I said was absolutely concerning, disrespectful, and heartless.
How could you be
I never
so
wanted to
heartless?
catch Brandy into that much disrespect that I portrayed to the world.
Alright.
That should have been on a rant that only Ray J was about.
Alright, cool. Ray J, we get it. You've owned the moment for long enough. Let's hear what Mr. Shine has to say about this situation. Okay? See what Shine has to say. Bow. We got a lot of dope. I said, we. All right, here we go.
Release that statement.
I don't know what is wrong with her.
Whoa.
Brandy, why did she release that statement?
I don't know what is wrong with her.
What?
What's wrong with her?
Brandy, why did she release that statement?
I don't know what is wrong with her. I spoke from a place of admiration,
right,
and a place of reminiscing on my experience with her, which I didn't care to highlight the negatives. It was only positive, and the conclusion of our experience helped me to make a classic album. But I will say that I never lied to Oprah. She lied to Oprah about being married and had to go on Oprah and apologize because she said she did that to protect her image.
Oh, damn. Nah. Put this nigga back in the booth. He ready. He ready. Yo, Sean. This is what I'm gonna need. Yo, Sean. Look. All this little curly hair Barack Obama shit you trying to give off, fuck that. If you gonna be up in here throwing dirt, like, talking like this, hold up. If you gonna be like throwing dirt, like, you know what I mean, kind of making sure, like, it's like that now, nigga, you might as well go ahead and reshave the head, gang. Hold up. Hold up. Yo, Sean, go ahead, reshave the head. Let's get this shit back popping. Fuck it. Let's get this shit back popping. Let's get this shit back popping, man. Cause, like, you out here going hard on Brandy. Like she lying and, yo, she had to go back and apologize for lying. Like, yo, I don't know why she would go out there and step out her rabbit ass mind and say some shit about me. Like, that's how you feel?
That I never lied to Oprah. She lied to Oprah about being married and had to go on Oprah and apologize because she said she did that to protect her image. So,
do you think she just doesn't want to be associated with you?
I don't know. I can't get in her mind. I'm just saying that she has lied to the public before to protect her image, and maybe the fact that she was seeing both Mace and I at the same time, she feels it's not good for her image.
Oh, you trying to call Brandy a hoe? Oh, hell no, bruh. Oh, hell no, bruh. Yo, family, we got to pick a side. Who you rhyme with? Is you rhyme with Sean or you rhyme with Brandy? I ain't gonna lie. Nigga like me, nigga, I rhyme with Brandy, bruh. Fuck that dumb ass shit, bruh. Nah, you take your ass back over to fucking Shesko Republic, nigga. Where's this nigga from, bruh? Where's this dark lip nigga from? This nigga been smoking chocolate the whole first 30 years of his life, nigga. His lips still black as fuck from that. I ain't rolling with this nigga, bruh. I ain't rolling with this nigga, bruh. Hell no, bruh. You don't trust no nigga who went from a shaved head to curly hair, bruh.
What?
Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Now your hair curly and shit, nigga. We know you from this. Nigga, you was nigga nappy here, nigga. What the fuck? Now you got curls and shit. Now you Like, now you living different and shit.
Put it out there. You took it the wrong way at all.
Took what the wrong
The
way?
Hold up.
To protect her image, and maybe the fact that she
Yeah.
both Mace and I at the same time, she feels it's not good for her
So
image.
we gotta just put it out there. You took it the wrong way at all.
Took what the wrong
The
way?
relationship.
No, she's lying. Everything that everything that I said is 100% true. In fact, in my Hulu documentary, I never mentioned her name. This is where this started. The late great Clark Kent mentioned her name, and he said it like everybody knows that. That's a matter of historical fact. And if you look at the interview, Mace has different opinions. Like, he's very hard line, he's very extreme. I'm a bit more compassionate, a bit, middle ground. So Mace and I weren't agreeing on everything.
Right.
So if
you were just telling your side, he was telling his side.
But we agreed on that.
Yeah.
So if I was capping,
Man, I'm just trying to figure out how this nigga went from running for president to fucking loving hip hop, bro. Sep, I appreciate you. Yeah, this nigga is from Belize or some shit, bro. Like, boy, take your ass back to Belize, bro. Like, you in America talking about the Queen Brandy, like, nigga. Ray J gonna find your ass, bro. Hey, and don't forget, nigga, Ray J got them booty goons on deck, man. Alright? Like, this nigga talking crazy, bro.
Mace, he would have said, nah, Sean, I don't remember it like that.
Right.
He and I remember it the same way. Clark Kent remembers it the same way. So, but you know what?
Well, have you been in contact with her or no?
Happy Women's Month.
Not this nigga ended it with Happy Women's Month. Oh, hell no, bro. Get this nigga the fuck out of America, bro. Get this nigga out of America, bro. I'm tired of all these niggas faking like they're American then talking shit about our women, bro. Get your ass back to Belize, bro.
We appreciate you, and congrats on the shows.
Nah, I gotta see the comments. What these niggas talking about in here, bro? Let's see what these niggas talking about, bro. Sean came back to the U.S. to be messy. Yeah, get this nigga up out of here, bro. The fuck? I don't know where these new dudes are coming from, but a lot of chat like women gossiping about this is crazy work. That's a fact, nigga. Like, after Shorty said we ain't doing nothing, you supposed to be, like, keep it P, like, all right, man. You know, I said what I said, she said what she said. I'm gonna let that be. This nigga coming back to, nah, because you gotta remember, when Sean said, no, when Mace said this, nigga, that was 9-6. Nigga, 9-6, she was just doing Moesha. When we did Moesha, nigga, like, god damn, nigga, chill. Chill. Damn. Yo. Brandy have always been a lie, and the people that grew up with her know this. Nigga, you act like you grew up with her, man.
This nigga was clearly lying.
Yo, niggas think just because he got a little blue check, his thoughts mean something. This man is telling the truth. Yeah, because this nigga was in there fucking in the room too. Okay. Okay. Alright, man. Anyway. Hold on. Brandy comes forward to say she did not date Sean. They had a platonic friendship, and she doesn't know why this narrative is being said. We just read that. We read that. All right, we read that. Anyway, man. Family, you let me know what you think. I'm always interested in what you think, family. Okay? All right. Cool. You know what, family? I think... Wait, hold on. Let's go over this real quick. Jay-Z has announced he's going to also be at the Roots picnic. So, family, let's pick up everything Jay-Z is putting out. He is dropping... No, excuse me. He is doing 3 shows at the Yankee Stadium, right? He's also popping out to do the Roots picnic. And in the interview we watched earlier, he spoke on working on music. Family, the man got an album coming. The man got an album coming, gang. Got an album coming. The album is on the way. All right. Official headliners and performers. Now, I'm not going to lie. This Roots picnic look like it's finna be lit. He got Jay-Z, Erykah Badu, Kalani, Brandy. The Queen, Brandy. T.I., Barada DeSantis, Jermaine Dupri and Friends. DJ Jazzy Jeff. Yolanda Adams. Oh, my God. Tamar Braxton. Okay. Funk Flex. Yo, wherever you are, pull up next to the closest bodega next to you. Put your hand in the register. Take the money out. It's your money. If you know, nigga. Shout out to Funk Flex. All right, cool. Cool. Yeah. All right, family. I think we did it. We did it. All right. Family. Oh, my goodness. Family, I love y'all niggas to death. As always, man. Make sure you first of all, like the stream. But if you have not already, drop a little sub for your boy. We're a small channel working hard. We always keep you up to date with the latest and greatest in hip-hop news. You can believe that we got some good posts going on right now, too. This post almost at 600 likes. Cool. Family, I'm going to be honest with you real quick. Today, again, I told you I started my new position, but I never want my position to replace what I do, streaming, content creating. I'm going to be honest, I didn't love the stream I gave today. I feel like I've streamed better. But it was a very big deal for me to not allow my new position to knock me off of my rotation of streaming, content creation. This is my true passion, my true love. Today again, I feel like I could have gave y'all a better stream, and I will next stream give y'all a better stream. But I'm still thankful that I popped in and at least got a stream done, right? So cool. Family, I love y'all niggas, man. Make sure, again, you have not already, like the stream. Make sure you join the Discord. We popping. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so as always, family, till next time. We are out. Family, I pray you've enjoyed some of the stream today. I pray I've helped you get through some of this day. If you're watching this back, shout out to you. I appreciate you. I love you. Family, we will be back soon. You can believe that. Let me make a few videos and we'll be right back. Family, I love you niggas. Be safe. I'm out. Gum J. Peace.
I'm higher than my socks. I'm twisted like my locks. Big up to the locks. I did a show with Job. Did a show with Job. Soon as I left the spot, pulled over by the cops. Them bitches found my Glock. They threw me in the box.
8 months tops.
Staring at the clock. Commissary stop. Man with Carter 5 drop. A nigga jaw gon' drop.
Yes.
The bitches draws gon' drop.
My brother Tony, I appreciate you. Cypher, I appreciate you pulling up. My brother Citrus.
I still smash in LA, they getting shot. Bitch, I know the doc. In my ear, we on the yacht. Yo, bitch, know where we dock. Hold up, I ain't from the know ya, but Tunch is still a soldier. And wrestling beat the soldier, cause he was real Magnolia, yeah. And I fuck these hoes if I don't doze off on that drink. If I do, bitch, you the blame. Coochie like we stink.
It better be the only take look, you know the my brother Tony. Real ass nigga, bro. On my, on me. Yes. Tony, I appreciate you, brother.
Passing you up like you, turn head like a screw.
Yes.
Get that hoe a tip, enough to buy a whip. Get that hoe some sip, she fall asleep, I dip. I'm rich, bitch, money, rich. What's in that bag? 14 bricks.
You got 14 bricks in that bag?
Used to drive a Mazzy.
Yes.
Used to be locked up with the dude that stopped the shanty.
Family.
Used to be in Holly Grove with dudes that cut the bodies. Told you got so many hoes, they call me John Dottie.
Okay.
To your bitch, I'm Mr. Biggs, my nigga Brian.
Okay.
I'm kamikaze and you niggas run the Rozzy. It's New Orleans, really rock. Drop it to the socks.
OVO, the ones that haven't. Yes.
Wait for Carter 5 to drop. It's the rock.
Man, I appreciate the love, family. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The facts. Okay. And as always, family, till next time, it's your boy Jay. Love, family. We'll be back ASAP.
Do the knowledge, nigga.